Welcome to Pro Fanboy, and today we're counting down our picks for the 25 best PS4 fighting games. In this list, we'll be looking at some of the best titles that you can enjoy. With so many fighting games to play, which ones stand out to you? Be sure to let us know in the comments. And without further ado, let's dive right in. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. While this incarnation of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 doesn't add any major content, it does result in the definitive version of one of the best fighting games of the modern era. Despite time passing, it remains an outstanding game and an absolute must-have for those who love the series and want to enjoy it on the PS4. The King of Fighters XIV. The King of Fighters XIV offers an astonishing amount of content, with nearly double the playable characters of most other games available on day one. The fighters themselves are interesting and well designed, both visually and mechanically, and they push limits with an execution ceiling higher than perhaps any other fighting game.
Action. The perfect storm arrives on new generation systems.
Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 is easily one of the best entries in the series, and is arguably one of the greatest anime fighters to be released in some time. And even when it's over, a hefty amount of content and a thoroughly enjoyable, reworked combat system will see fans through well into the future.
You're my friend.
I thought the statue's bad chakra disappeared.
That's the Ten Tails.
That's it for this world.
Now, first, I ask you, what is the village? What does it mean to be a ninja?
Yuri Sakazaki.
The King of Fighters XV. King of Fighters XV may not be the most groundbreaking fighting game of recent times, but the well-executed changes from its predecessor make it notable, with detailed character models, smart adjustments to fighting mechanics, offering more options, and a diverse roster of 39 characters. It surpasses King of Fighters XIV. SNK's challenge with single-player content and training modes persists, but the shortcomings become less prominent when considering its excellent netcode and effective online modes.
Tonight, we will witness the hottest battles in all history. This could be
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. This title stands out as a great fighting game, featuring a commendable story mode and additional extras. Its top-notch netcode also ensures a solid fighting game experience. However, its beginner friendliness is debatable, and for Persona fans, it might be a must-purchase, albeit with a caution. But keep in mind, this is a complex fighting game that demands hours of dedication for a complete understanding. Under Night in Birth Exhalate Clear. In short, this game, although not significantly different from its predecessor, remains a well-rounded and in-depth fighting game boasting numerous skill-testing modes. It provides an optimal entry point for newcomers to experience the game's best features. And the more you engage with it, the more its charm grows, making it increasingly difficult to set aside. For fans of the series or owners of the previous version, upgrading to this version is undoubtedly worthwhile.
Time to discover your true potential. Master your weapon.
Make it your best friend.
Samurai Shodown. Samurai Shodown manages to successfully modernize the classic fighting series and recapture the tension of its high-stakes duels. And in the areas where it matters the most, Samurai Shodown shines as a fundamentals-driven fighter that can appeal to players of all skill levels with its easy-to-grasp combat, wonderful cast of characters, and deep mechanics.
When it's full, your attacks get bonus damage. But at any point in the match, you can risk it all by sacrificing your entire rage gauge to get heated quick and access your lightning blade ability, dealing massive table-turning damage to your opponent.
I'm not done with you yet. Get up!
BlazBlue. Chrono Phantasma Extend. It may not match the fame of heavy-hitting giants such as Tekken and Street Fighter, but instead delivers an ambitious take on storytelling and fighting games. Though this approach and delivery will not appeal to everybody, what remains is nonetheless a superb fighter with variety and much to enjoy, boasting qualities more than worthwhile in their own right.
Oh, I want you so bad. I won't stop till you give me a yes.
Gonna stand there all day? Second-rate soldier.
Futile attempt. When is my power?
If you cannot provide an attorney, one will be provided for you.
Tekken 7. Its overhauled rage system gives its already punchy combat a whole new dynamic, while helping to level the playing field for casual players. Its story mode isn't quite the blockbuster, but the addictive treasure battle makes up for that on the single-player front. Overall, Tekken 7 is a fantastic fighting game, and one of the best entries in the series. Skullgirls, Second Encore. This game may lack the marketing prowess of Street Fighter or Guilty Gear, but what it boasts is a developer who truly understands the art of crafting a fighting game. Consequently, Second Encore emerges as one of the smoothest, most enjoyable, and visually stunning 2D fighters in the market.
Strike up the band! Can you dig it? Glowing in the dark.
Street Fighter V Champion Edition. Street Fighter V has transformed over the years into one of this generation's best fighting games. The Champion Edition stands as its definitive version, though mostly cosmetic aside from an expanded roster. But if you're content with your current roster and uninterested in costumes and stages, it might not be a necessary upgrade. However, for everyone else, Street Fighter V Champion Edition is the version to get, offering top-notch fighting mechanics, fan service, and countless hours of entertainment. Mortal Kombat 11. At its best, Mortal Kombat 11 is everything we want. It's enjoyable, deep, violent, and funny, and it has enough content to keep players entertained for way longer than the usual fighting game. When it's doing what it should, this is one of the best Mortal Kombat titles yet, and up there with Mortal Kombat 10.
I'll pick your bones clean.
Savagery is no match for skill.
Yet again, Liu Kang, you've chosen the wrong destiny.
Injustice, Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition. Injustice, Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition is the much-needed complete version of Injustice. With all the DLC included and all the costumes unlocked, Ultimate Edition is without question the version to play. Even if you aren't a fighting game enthusiast and just enjoy DC Comics or fighting games casually, you will like this one.
am ready to fight you.
SoulCalibur VI. All in all, SoulCalibur VI is an accomplished package and a fighting game that just feels great to play. In many ways, it returns to the series' roots with a confidence that's been missing from previous entries, and the result is an approachable, entertaining, and rewarding weapon-based brawler. This is the most assured SoulCalibur since SoulCalibur II, and it certainly shows.
Oh gods, guide me!
BlazBlue. Central Fiction. The fighting in this game is fun to pick up and play, but hard to master. There's no shortage of combos and character-specific special moves, making finding your character of choice a fun and personal experience. So, for those that are fans of the series, BlazBlue Central Fiction is an absolute must-have.
I'm the one to blame.
Guilty Gear Strive. This title sets a milestone for 2D fighting games, elevating the standard for anime-like fighters. Its visuals, online netcode, and overall design showcase unparalleled creativity. And while it offers a different flavor with a focus on neutral fighting and a slightly slower pace, it retains the series' soul. Moreover, wild character designs, a flexible combo system, and unmatched creativity in presentation and mechanics make Guilty Gear Strive stand out in the genre.
Sorry, no installment plan. Pay up, please. Get ready to apply. Be sure to pay up if I win, okay?
Mortal Kombat X. Mortal Kombat X is friendly both to casual players who want to experience its rich suite of single-player content and knock around with some friends, but deep enough for competitive players who want to plumb its roster and variations. Simply put, it's a robust, feature-rich competitive fighting game that hones what's worked in past games. Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator. Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator offers up a wonderfully entertaining, complex game, and the addition of stylish mode makes it the perfect starting point for those looking to get into Guilty Gear. It's addictive, frenetic, and varied, not to mention absolutely stunning. And for most people, this is one of the very best fighters on the market.
Miss Cage, you're gonna fight me wearing that?
Mortal Kombat XL. Mortal Kombat XL, boasting fantastic graphics and an impressive roster, stands out as a truly excellent fighting game. Its over-the-top presentation ensures a lot of fun, offering lasting enjoyment until you've explored every corner. And while it may not undergo constant balance tweaks, it's the definitive version of this generation's one of the best fighting games. Overall, Mortal Kombat XL is well worth a look, providing a satisfying experience with its enduring appeal. Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2. Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2 builds upon an already fantastic fighter, and those previously invested will no doubt appreciate the various additions and alterations. Also, Guilty Gear's knack for combining incredible style with deep, almost open-ended combo-based gameplay is as impressive as ever, even if this isn't the most robust of expansions. Guilty Gear Xrd sign. Guilty Gear is still one of the most badass fighting franchises out there, and Xrd sign honors that legacy. It looks breathtaking, the action is constant and in your face, and although the roster is smaller, there is a lot of variation to be found once you start digging into the game.
Let's give it our all in battle.
Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. This updated entry in the Street Fighter franchise packs together the original game, 12 downloadable characters, 2 new game modes, and loads of other enhancements. Players can now fight in various single-player modes, including arcade mode and extra battle mode. Not only that, the total roster of characters has expanded to almost 30, containing fighters of all styles and personalities.
Sakura wins. Training is a lot of fun.
Dragon Ball FighterZ. This fighting game provides incredibly quick team battles with flashy graphics that look indistinguishable from the Dragon Ball Z cartoon. Before each fight, you'll choose 3 fighters from a roster of almost 25, forming your dream Dragon Ball team. And with tons of unlockable content and an addictive gameplay formula, this is one fighting game you won't be able to put down. Injustice 2. This sequel makes incredibly improvements upon the original game, adding a plethora of characters and modes for players of all types. Single-player offerings include a lengthy story mode with branching paths and a constantly changing challenge mode. Not only that, the game also pulls interesting characters from properties like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and notable horror films like Alien. Injustice 2 Legendary Edition. A year later, Injustice 2 isn't just among the greatest fighting games, it's now even better with the Injustice 2 Legendary Edition. While the vanilla version had a solid roster and typical post-launch plans, the Legendary Edition goes above and beyond. New heroes like the Atom and Hellboy, crossovers with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Raiden, all bundled with a comprehensive learning hub for newcomers. In short, Injustice 2 is now polished, perfected, and fully loaded.
Coming through, bro.
So, do you agree with our picks? Check out these other videos from us and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.